And John's coming out. He said for you to be sure and wait for him.
All right.
This is great. Look, John, David, we got a bag of warm clothes. Our warm clothes are all packed in that storage container, so we don't have any warm clothes. We did not plan for it to get cold and be here in the winter, but it's okay that we are, because we got wonderful people and friends who bring us warm clothes. And thank you.
Thank you for the hat and gloves.
Hola amigos, ¿cómo estás? Buenos días.
Then they got the roof done. That took like a couple of days.
I'm running out of standing room. Yeah, got new.
Here.
Oh, well, I was saying, this is really neat that, you know, the community has given us so much. And as far as donations, I mean, we've raised some money, but a lot of this stuff was completely donated, like the roof. I think Emily already told you Texas Traditions, and they just finished up this morning, and it's brand new. I mean, you can't ask for anything better than that. You know, not just a repair, but it's completely brand new. They had like 30 or 40 sheets of new decking on the house because it was rotted, and we discussed that before. And then, you know, L&M came in before, and then this new closet, this was actually right here, was where the hole in the roof was. And John's room's over here, and this is Bill and Lil's closet here. And they built new columns, new stringers, new decking. They reframed the gable on the other side of the house where we had water intrusion. They did a lot of good work. Upgraded some stuff, made it more structurally sound than what it was previously. Aesthetically, it looks great. All new fascia around the entire house. All new rafter tails around the entire house.
And next week we get stucco.
And next week we hope to get stucco. If it's if the weather stays above 40 degrees, then they can do it. It's Prime Wall. Yeah, Prime Wall Systems is going to come do it. Texas Baptist Men got us. We got the doors. They're installing the doors, and they picked up all the new windows for the whole house. We have all the windows in there, all of them molded together, ready to go. And then Prime Wall and us are going to put the windows in and get this house ready to be completely dried in. I figure in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. So the beginning of February, as long as the weather's good, we'll be dried in.
A few days they're gonna put stucco, and it's gonna be awesome.
Things that were done since last time we talked was, you can come in this way into the bathroom and see that ABC came in, 100% new plumbing, all new drains, sewer, vents, which they didn't have, all the water lines, everything's PEX, everything's insulated, everything under the house is insulated, and you know, ready to go for when we dry everything in and we start doing all of our finish work. Things that we are still in need of is, if you look down on the floor here, there was an MDF, which this is where it flooded the house. You can see where it got wet here. all this has to be pulled out, whatever's left. It's probably 1,000 square feet left that we have to pull out. And then we're going back with 3/4 inch tongue and groove, which we've already done in the bathroom here, as you can see down here. And we're going to do this everywhere in the house that needs to have it done.
Working with chimney with the fireplace.
Yeah, the fireplace, the stack needs to be completely replaced. The stove is fine, it still works great. The hearth is still in great condition, as you can see. But we just need a new stack, so we either hopefully can get that donated, or we will try to get the funds to get them a new one. But yeah, I think, you know, this has been very stressful.
Yeah.
Not something that we definitely wanted to take on, but they really deserved it, and we've spent hours upon hours, you know, by ourselves or with other guys that have donated their time. But it's a huge undertaking to.
A lot of coordination.
I mean, and this is what we do for a living, but on a scale where there's not a lot of financial backing, makes it more stressful. But it's been not as much as it would be if we hadn't have had, you know,
So much
the
help.
contractors donating their time or donating, you know, the full piece to put this house back together. Forever grateful for that. Don't know what else I can say about it except, you know, thank you very much, and where I can give them recognition, I definitely do that. It's you know, somebody put this in our laps and said, we think that you guys, I guess, would be the best with it, and Emily was the first one to say, hey, we need to do this, and so here we are today. And it's been emotional, it's been everything in between. It's been happy, it's been at this point right now, it's not so much as emotional as it was. There's a lot of stress because the family has been living in the trailer, and if you can imagine, with
5
special
adults,
needs,
with 3 of them being special needs kids in a trailer is a little bit rough, but
Yeah.
they're so grateful. And
they are. They're getting. John says he's tired. He's tired of living in a trailer, and he says we need to hurry up. So I'm.
Yeah.
We're hurrying as fast as we can.
Yeah.
But I mean,
all in all, if we finish by March, then it will have been a year. And a year to rebuild an entire house, including moving them out for 4 months, getting them other housing, and then getting all donations and building a new house in a year is pretty spectacular, actually. You can't start ground up and build a new house these days in under 8 months. So I feel like we're doing pretty good.
Jonathan.
It's fast, but it's gonna be different. It's gonna be different, inside and out. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but
Just
much bigger. And even Jeff's.
And a better shower.
Yeah.